In Python, there are many variables. So we use variables to store data. So let's create a variable. So suppose we have a variable named x. So you can type x, and to assign a value, you can just type its value. So we created a variable named x which has the value 10. So in order to print this variable, you can use the print command and call x. So if we execute this by clicking on this run button, you will see that the value 10 is printed. So in case you want to create another variable, let's say x, let's say y equal 23. So we created another variable named y which has the value 23. So here this value 23 is assigned to the variable name y. So let's print this variable also. So print, and within brackets you can pass the variable. So here we passed y. So if we run this now, you will see that first it prints 10, next it prints 23. In this way we managed to create variables. So when we create variables, the type of the variable is really essential. So it's required to know the type of this variable. So there are many types of variables such as integers, and we have text. So let me make this a comment. We have integers, then we have text, uh, then we have some variables named booleans, and we have different variable types. So let's create a text variable. So let's say name is basically a text. So to assign a value to this variable, we have to pass the value within double quotations, which means that we are going to declare a string. So here I will type my name, and now we have created a variable with the name which has the value Sandhu. So this is basically within quotation marks, which means that it is a string type variable. So let's print this to the screen. So I can print this one, and I will call the variable name, and if I run this now, you will see that my name appears on the console. So that's how we declare variables. So you can also like this, suppose you can reassign a different type of data for the same variable. So in here you can also assign 10. So next time the variable with the name will be updated to 10. So if I print this again now, you will notice that it now has the value 10. So I will run this first. The variable name will have Sandun. Next, the variable name will have 10. So in that way we can reassign different values to these variables. So it is also important that we know how to find the type of this variable. So to find the type, we use the print command, and inside the print command there's another function named type. So the type function basically finds out the type of the variable. So here if I pass a previously created variable, let's say y, so basically y is having an integer value of 23, so which means that it is made uh, which is an integer. So let's see whether y is resulting an integer when we use this type function. So here you will notice that class int appears, which means that it is created as an integer. So here let's say now we will find the type of the variable name. So let's see what happens. So here I am going to pass my type function and pass the variable name, and next I will click run. Here it means that it is also of the class int, because we reassigned an integer value to this name variable. But if we erase this and let's clear this, now the name variable is having a text. So let's see what is the type of the name variable now. So if I click run, you will notice that class str appears, which means that now the variable name is of the class string. So in that way we can find the type of the variables. And also you can note that you can basically find the type of the variables directly. So I use the print command and I use the type function, and within the type function I assign some text, random text, which means that it will be of the type string. Next I will also print the type uh, of a variable which is a number. So in case it's a number, it will be of the class int. Here you can see that first the type of this random text will be string, and next we pass 6 is an integer, so it shows as int. And also you can find the type of other variable types, which I'm going to talk more in detail in later sessions. Here if we type and pass the value true, which is a boolean, let's see what happens. So now I'm going to click the run button and you will notice that it is of the type bool. So in this way, by using the type function, we can also find the type of the variable. So that's how we declare variables and find the type of the variables.